Hello! Today we are facing my wardrobe for what you can probably guess from the title. We're going to be clearing out stuff in my closet. I say closet because of the book, that this is kind of the reason I'm filming the video is to recommend the book, has that in the title. I'm not weirdly American. So the reason I want to clear out my closet is because I just feel like the clothes I'm wearing are not me. I realised during lockdown when I took my uni clothes and put them together with my home clothes all in one place that I own way too many clothes, and a lot of the outfits that I was wearing just didn't feel like how I wanted to look. I didn't hate them and it was fine, but it just didn't feel like me, and I feel like I'm someone who expresses myself quite a lot through my clothing, so when I don't wear outfits that feel quite right, like I feel a bit wrong in them. I feel uncomfortable. I don't feel as confident and as ready to like go out and get the world. I just sort of shy into myself and try and hide. Yeah, I want to feel more like myself again, but also I'm going on a year abroad in a year, and I also want to live around Europe, and those are two things you can't do with a massive amount of clothes. I can't take like 5 suitcases full of clothes with me to wherever I'm going on my year abroad, and it's just not manageable for me to be able to move that around if I want to live in different places in Europe. So from a more practical perspective, they've got to go. I have done stuff like this before, like I've cleared out before, but I've snuck back into this habit of buying stuff that I know I like, but that like they don't all go together as well. And the issue is the more clothes you accumulate, the more you see an outfit or an item in a charity shop or secondhand clothes shop or wherever you're buying your clothes, and you think, oh yeah, that goes with my thing in my wardrobe, that'll look great in my wardrobe. And I did that just the other day. Literally like 2 days ago, I bought this dress from a charity shop and I've tried it on once and I'm just not sure about it. Like, I don't know if it fits me or how, like, I definitely didn't need this at all. And I just keep on doing it, and it's just not, it's not good for the environment to continually be consuming. It's not good for like, in a kind of like anti-capitalist mindset, like the less consumption you can have, the better. And also it's just not good for my wallet. Like, I don't need to be spending money on clothes that I don't need, that I don't really wear, and that I just end up giving back to charity anyway. My tool to do this is this book, The Curated Closet. It's literally my Bible. So this book is basically a guide to finding your own personal style, but not in a really prescriptive way. It's more of, I imagine it's like going to a workshop. So it talks you through the mindset behind why you want your own style, the importance not of fashion, but of your personal style and expressing who you are. Then it gives you activities to help you discover what your personal style is, how to make your wardrobe a really sustainable place that works for you and that you're not spending extortionate amounts of money or time on. It's honestly, it's amazing. If you're also like into clothes like me and you care about clothes a bit, this is a really good one. I guess if you don't give a fuck at all, then like maybe not, but this book, man, I love it. I love it so much. I keep on going back to it. I've picked it up so many different times over the years and gone back through and done activities. That is a beautiful guide to closet detoxing. So it gives you a little flow chart to follow to decide what to do with your clothes and to help you have a more focused mindset when you're looking through your wardrobe. So it really allows you to make sure you're selecting the correct clothes for you. I just think this book is a really good guide to approaching your fashion and your style in a more tailored way, in a more thought out way, because I actually don't think anyone ever teaches us to think about our wardrobe like that, and they should, because it's a big amount of clothing, it's a big amount of items, and you need a system to be able to tackle it and work through it and understand what it means for you. Like, what you wear every day and how you present yourself is a massive part of who you are and the image you're presenting to the world, and I think it's good to be able to reflect on that and reflect on what you want that to be. And that's what I'm doing at the moment, because what I'm wearing is not what I want to be. So we're going to try and align those two things and clear out my wardrobe in the mindset of that. Let's go. It is way too early on a Sunday morning. It is like 8:20 on a Sunday morning, but we're gonna do the closet thing, you know? We're gonna do the wardrobe clear out. I'm well tired, but I really just want to get this done, and I feel like now's as good a time as any. So we're gonna go for it. I already know there are some problem pieces. But like, for example, these pair of trousers I wore yesterday to work and I got so many compliments on them at work. Like literally I would say like 70% of the people at work complimented my trousers. But I was gonna get rid of them and then they were all like, no, you can't get rid of them, trying to like talk me out of it. So now I don't know what to do because I do really like these trousers. I just don't know if they're very me, which I think could be an ongoing problem because, as I mentioned before, I tend to buy clothes that I do actually really like. It's just whether they necessarily fit as a cohesive whole. So I think there could be some difficult decisions to be made for this one. And also, I'm only clearing out autumn and winter clothes because I can't be bothered to do the summer ones now. I feel like summer's just over and I don't know what my taste will be like next summer. So if there's stuff that I kind of know I wear quite regularly in summer, or is more of a summer item, I might just pop those to the side and worry about them at a later date in time because it's just easier that way, isn't it? Ooh. It's awkward because I feel like with a lot of my clothes, they're just not quite right. Like these trousers are nice and they're kind of almost what I want to be wearing, but the fit just isn't like quite right in the shape and silhouette and the sort of detailings is not exactly how I want to look. And I feel like maybe that's the tinge that's just off, but for me, I feel like I kind of need to keep these clothes because they're the clothes that I wear on a daily basis, and also I just don't have the money to fully replace my wardrobe, and that's just not a very healthy thing to be doing when you do a closet clear out. It should just be finding ways about how I can make these look more the way that I feel I want to look. So I think actually a lot of this might not even be throwing out clothes, it might just be really thinking about how I restyle my clothes in a way that suits me. So actually once I've gone through my whole wardrobe, I think I'm going to have to do another session playing with outfits and putting together outfits and trying to break out of my habits because I think I fall into habits and I've just fallen into habits of doing the same outfits over and over again. So maybe that is the real challenge for this video above anything else. From the past, desire pass, easy, let it pass. I wrote you a letter. I don't know what to go in for next, to be honest. Jumpers are like my problem child because jumpers are the sort of thing I have an obsession with, so that's going to be emotionally draining. So maybe t-shirts. Like I don't think I have that many here, so t-shirts. Let's do t-shirts. Taking my sweater, unpacking a suitcase. This house is a burden. Its windows are airways. Linoleum tiles, cracking in sunbathe. Backdraft, postage stamps, headline, reading list, loose chain, a yellow cat. So I realised I hadn't actually filmed my coats, and my coats are a major sticking point for me because I said I was a jumper person. That was like a lie. I'm a coat person. I'm massively, massively a coat person. Like, people who live with me know, like, I just sort of turn up with a new coat every month and they don't really know how I do it. Okay, so I've just been so brave. I've got like 2 or 3 of my coats that I'm gonna let go of. I think I might be selling them just because I looked at them and the silhouettes just aren't what I'm about. But the coats are so nice, and then I was like, imagine how good this coat would make someone else look and someone else feel, and how nice it would be to see my coat on someone else. Because the thing is, some of those coats like get compliment on them quite a lot. Like one of them in particular that's like really cool, different suede ones. It's from Anthropology. Like it's a nice coat, and I got it majorly on sale, like really, really discounted. And it would just be really nice to be able to give someone else the opportunity to wear that coat for a bit, because it's had its time in my life. I really, really loved it, but you've got to let it go. And I think part of this is learning to say thanks to an item for what it's given you and pass it on. And I think for me it does actually really help to picture someone else and how much that could add value to someone else's life and wardrobe and style, and how maybe they saw it on someone years ago and they've always wanted it, and then they see it on Depop and be like, that's what I want, or in a charity shop and be like, that is the coat. And that is actually a really good motivator for me. I find that really useful. Sorry to be dramatic, but that is a big step for me. In the pocket of one of my coats, I found a load of quality streaks. I think they're probably from Christmas, but yes, I am gonna end this here and go eat these out. So I wrote you a letter.